Let's see if I did this right. Yes, I took a last sip of wine. I only had one glass tonight. Video is not made for kids. Okay. I have to watch a video to learn how to schedule a live stream when I'm using Streaming Labs. Okay, here we go. I felt like doing this tonight because it's time consuming. It needed to be done. I've been saying it a long time. Oh no. Nothing in my world works lately. I have to wait till the mouse kicks in. Oh my God. Okay, let's see if I did this right. Okay, connection lost. I'm very well aware. So you please reconnect. Thank you. If you go to MyIncomeJob.com and click on Inside a Stock Market, people have paid me to have access to learn about the company stocks I buy into. And I simplified it. I took a screenshot and blocked out the current value, the quantity of shares, and the cost basis. That means the money I spent to buy those shares. In two pictures. So to the people who paid to have access to that, I didn't go anywhere. I know it took me a long time to update it, but I did update it, and I told you you have lifetime access to that information. I also want to discuss that to the people who bought that, if you go to MyIncomeJob.com inside the stock market. Hello, Rideshare Lisa, what's going on? I've been doing research and learning about other futuristic companies to invest in that are pennies. And I'm also going to give 3 shout outs to 3 channels. I invest in the metaverse. I found 2 great companies that they're pennies. And I believe in the metaverse. Even though I'm not into it, I follow the industry, the gaming industry, the Oculus, Google Games, Amazon Games. Oh, there's so many of them out there. And I believe their real estate space in their metaverse is going to take off. Like I think I own 20 Decentralands. I should buy a few more. I believe in Decentraland. And I also believe if you follow the industry, people love the gaming. I'm good. Hope all is well. I'm getting a little frustrated that I have to still watch videos to use the Streamlabbing, but I'm learning. But I'm sharing valuable information. In the metaverse, I'm doing research to find out who's going to advertise in the metaverse. Because the metaverse isn't 10 years down the line. The metaverse is here now. And in the next year or 2, it's going to explode in popularity, more so than it is now. You don't even need to be a kid to be into the gaming. It's because it's so real life. That companies are thinking about advertising. They're thinking about celebrities, companies. They're buying real estate space in the metaverse. And I got 2 companies. I found a company that I bought into recently in the past couple of weeks that I learned that they had an acquisition with a company that I already owned shares in. That's the kind of information I share at MyIncomeJob.com. You click on Inside the Stock Market. And people have paid to have access to that. I charge a small fee. It's nothing, out of reach, but I do a lot of research and inform people of the amazing finds that I find for pennies. And if I'm putting my hard-earned dollar on it, that means I really believe in it. And it's happening very fast, especially after Super Bowl last night with those commercials. It's all connected. Then I follow channels and I do a lot of research of my own. I've invested in mineral mining companies, gold mining, silver mining. I know I don't hold physical gold and silver, but I truly believe that at least half the companies I've invested in, they're going to make it. And you have to follow it. I feel they will all make it to a level, but there's always going to be a couple of real winners and a couple that make it. And you learn about how far down they have to dig. It tells you that they got a really good location if they don't have to go down so far. You can own, gold and silver mining companies for pennies. And I plan on, in the next few years, say with that, the next 3 to 5 years, I'm going to sell off half and leave the other half for my future because I really believe in them. Totally. So, that's the kind of stuff I share. I updated the information. I promised. I finally did it today. So, Rideshare Lisa, you stick around pretty often. You're around when I go live. I try to give notification that I was going live in 10 minutes, but I need to watch a video to learn how to do that while using Streamlabs, because now I'm going to give you screenshots. And why give shout outs? I give shout outs because, just like with businesses, if you have 5 businesses all in the same area, you're going to receive a lot of free advertising, foot traffic, people driving by, it's local. That business can help that business, and that business can help that business. I'm a true believer in that. And companies who feel people are only going to benefit from us, they need to get over themselves, because that's not the way good business works. I know I might not be a corporate person, but one thing I've never agreed with was people who think they're up here, you know what I mean? They're up here, don't want to help the smaller businesses surrounding them, because they benefit from those smaller businesses surrounding them. And that's how I feel about giving shout outs online. Rideshare Lisa, visit her channel. Dimples on Demand, Kim's Money Side Hustle. I could go on and on. I watch a lot of channels. Streamlabs. It's hard, but I'm getting it. This woman, Crypto Cassie, that's either Casey or Cassie, she's friggin' incredible. I watched 2 videos of hers last night and I subscribed. And if you want to learn how to pay the least amount of taxes on your crypto or your other investments, because I listened to her and I'm like, that's the same thing as the stock market. I'm hoping that the second half of this year, if everything goes to plan, I want to set up a proper IRA. I forget the name of the other IRA, but that I can hold my crypto in, and that at 59 and a half, I can cash out without a penalty and without paying taxes on it. You pay initial taxes on it when you put it in, but you say you put $2,500 in of crypto, and it turns into $250,000 by the time you're 59 and a half. You don't have to pay taxes on that $250,000. I live in New York, so I'm prevented from using all of this opportunity to pay very little taxes or no taxes for some reason, New York, but it will eventually open up to New Yorkers, and I'm just getting ready and I understand it. I hope you understood that, because the more I watch and the more I listen, it's sinking in. I get it. And I like being my own accountant, and I like having full control over my finances. It's worth it. I'm tired of paying other people telling me how I should do things. I would rather learn on my own and invest it on my own and plan for my future on my own. So check her out, Crypto Cassie. She don't know me. I just really like her. She has 321,000 subscribers. This chick's incredible. I'll be watching many of her videos. I'm really happy I came across her. Gregory Manarino. He's become my everyday go-to person in the past couple of weeks. I like this guy. He thinks the way I always felt in the background I should think, but I was never confident in my understanding of what was really going on in the world. Now I am, and I tell people, get out of my way. Just go out of my way. I'm tired of following the pack and the herd, and that's how I feel. This guy is dead on. He's great. And I allegedly, he's lighthearted. He really, he's developed a business. He educates himself every day, and he does have life experience. And he knows what's going on, and he does the research to build up this great channel. I love it. Now, I don't know if these people, I leave comments, at least once a week. Maybe my YouTube channel name is familiar, but these people don't know me. I'm not getting anything from them, from giving them shout outs. But the way I see it, if it helps me, and it helps me expand and grow as, gaining a financial education, really understanding what's going on out there in the world, and I feel that they deserve shout outs because I really do enjoy their channels. Like tonight I watched the Long Island Dasher Experience. They're funny. I commented on their video because they're gig workers. And they're right here in Suffolk County. The video I watched, they were targeting the Hicksville area to do some gig work. And it does, in my opinion, it sounds like even DoorDash is trying to lowball all the offers and make everything harder. And they weren't overly enthusiastic by the orders that were coming in. And it takes a lot of work to create those videos. I still find the gig community industry to be, very entertaining. And I like to stay in the know, even though I'm doing it less and less. This whole week I will be working during the day. That's it. Now, did I do it right? We Go Look. That's another app. That's an independent contracting job that I had to take onboarding. I had to watch videos, and I took 2 tests, and then I had to read all the different chapters, and they know if you read them or not. And then you answer a few more questions, and I passed. So yesterday, I just looked a little while ago. Ryan Waters from We Go Look reached out to me. Do you have any additional questions prior to moving to the application? Now, I guess they want to see how serious you are. I took the onboarding training, and I passed, and I got through it. I did it in my spare time throughout the course of the month. Now I guess I have to fill out an application because then I have to check out the app and update all my experience, my certifications, and the tools that I have to perform the jobs that will show on the We Go Look app. I hope that makes sense. So I've been working on that too. I will do that tomorrow morning when I'm bright-eyed and bushy, and when I first wake up the first hour of the day, I'm going to follow his lead and go, fill out the application. I guess I have to download the app and fill out the application. I'll find out tomorrow. It's a long process because they don't just want someone to sign on and just hit the road. Like today, I had to send Uber Eats my insurance identification saying that I'm insured. And they did it. By the time I told my mother I was at her house, they sent me a notification saying accepted. Grubhub, I didn't have to do anything. I worked the gig jobs today. I only did 2 Uber, but the other ones I had $57 with Grubhub and I cashed out, like Arterio suggests. Pay the 50 cents because I'm not sure if they're going to reach out and go, you didn't send us your documentation, because last time, every 6 months I renew my auto insurance. And last time I didn't have to send Grubhub a copy of my insurance card for them to review it, to approve it, to get on the road, to deliver for their app. Why is that? Now you don't even need to show proof of having insurance to deliver for these apps. This is why I'm researching and moving forward with different apps like Dumpling, starting my own small business, and We Go Look. I want to be on a higher level now. They wanted to make sure I was serious. I passed. I did everything I was expected to do. They said, congratulations. Wait for a response. This is what I received yesterday. And they said, you have any other questions? I have them, I just saw it now. Tomorrow morning, I will sit down and download the app and see where it leads me, because I don't know what to expect. Do they want me to go online and fill out this information? Or do they want me to update the information on the app? I believe it's the app. So I'll let you know about that, okay, guys? Higher paying jobs, because there's more responsibility. And I will practice becoming a notary so I can add that to my We Go Look app, because the more skills, the more certifications you have, the more job opportunities you receive. The more of I would think that the more jobs you complete with 100%, qualifying, sometimes, and once or twice doing I View It, I had to go back because something was wrong. But, I'm going to learn as I go, and I'll share that with you, because I want those kind of jobs. I want to be a, personal shopper using the Dumpling app, running my own small business. And I want more jobs that We Go Look offer. I want to go take pictures of automobiles because of a car accident for an insurance company, or because someone wants to buy a car or a boat, any piece of property. They send people like us out in the field. Well, that means you get more money, more responsibility, more income. And Thumbtack, I believe it's called. I will get to that in a couple of weeks. Someone suggested another app. I have all my notes here. I'll get there. It all takes time. And I just felt tonight was the night. You know what? About 7:30, I said, let me update that page. If you want to learn about the companies I invest in, I didn't write down the paragraph. I don't want to show that. I invest in DeFi technology, blockchain, metaverse, gold, silver, and other mineral mining companies that are pennies, chance of a lifetime. This is a whole new beginning. This is a whole new dawn coming out. With the war going on, Ukraine, with the Russia, and they're sending U.S. troops, waiting for crypto clarity. We saw the crypto commercials on the Super Bowl last night. That should give you an indication that they know exactly how they're rolling this out. They have to reach other masses of people who were intimidated by something new, the new monetary system. What else? I simplified the page. I took down all that noisy content and I put 2 screenshots and I blocked out current value, the cost basis that I spent on it, and the quantity. But I show you the picture of my Fidelity portfolio, and you can see my gains, my today's gains, my total gains, what it's going for today. You'll see it. So that's it. This saved so much time, but I need to learn how to set up. I'm going live in 10 minutes, and I will. Thanks for joining in. Any thumbs up are appreciated. Never give up. We are here to transform our lives. I'm here to become, I expect this time next year go, I'm very wealthy. You want to follow me? I'm very wealthy. I made it. I'm here. I'm doing it. So, okay, guys. Didn't realize that apps were so in-depth. Yeah, well, I heard that Uber Eats, I can't remember. I should look it up for the next video. They want to accept crypto. They had a commercial on the Super Bowl. I didn't like it. I thought it was in poor taste. But that's how they're going. We are the lowest on the poll, where something like We Go Look is on a higher level. They wanted to see how serious I was. Now I fill out the application. Then they do a background check. Then I add my bank account. Then they reach out to see what kind of jobs I want to do because I submitted the information on the app. I want to become a notary. I want to learn how to use a drone and get those kind of jobs that I'm sure they pay top dollar. They want to see an aerial view, of the property, whether it be commercial. And with all the changes happening in real estate, think about it. Half the commercial real estate's going to get knocked down. Well, people want to buy that property. They don't have time to go and check it out. They want almost real time. Well, real time pictures. You take the pictures, you upload it, you send it to the client. That's their job. Oh, and something else with We Go Look. They reach out to the on-site person, like the client, the customer. They tell them when we are showing up, and our job is to text or phone call, and let them know we will be there in a couple of hours. It's not like it's all in our hands until you show We Go Look that you are responsible enough and that you want to take that action. Do us a favor, call up, you get paid for that. The more responsibility you're willing to accept and willing to perform, the more pay you're going to earn. It's just that easy. Don't stay where you are. These third-party apps, they're trying to get, the Uber Eats commercial was so bad. They were eating real products. Like they were eating their phone, they were eating candles. It was insulting to the average person, like you would really think that. Whoever created, in my opinion, that poorly marketed advertisement should be fired. Because I saw that commercial, I went, that's ridiculous. Would someone really think that? It was stupid. Okay, they say bad advertisement is good advertisement. Really? Really? You think that little of the average folk? Okay. I just thought it was in bad taste. They could have, that was their time to shine about shop and pay. That we don't just deliver food, and they were eating all the regular products, like, say this is a candle, and they were eating a candle. They were eating cat litter. Like, what the? You think people are that dumb? It was just stupid. I was like, God, I would rather hire a dumpling personal shopper. She'll go to any restaurant for me. She'll go to any convenience store for me. She'll go to any food store for me. Look at this. And she gets to know my likes and dislikes. And I can hire her to, repeat business. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you like 2 shoppers instead of 1 shopper. It's different. It's a different level. So everything takes time to roll out. I'll be out tomorrow during the day earning my few dollars. Whatever I earn in 3.5 hours is what I'm earning for the day. I'm just keeping the part-time income coming in. That's it. They ain't paying. It was bad. This whole weekend I'm so happy I made a change and did all the hard work already. So I'll come back and let you know about We Go Look. I think this one's going to be a shoo-in. This one's going to be a good one. This one's going to roll out. This time next year, I'll be a personal shopper. We Go Look. I'm going to be earning some good money, baby. I'm going to be really busy, too. And I'm going to be learning a lot. It's going to be educational. Thanks a lot, Rideshare Lisa. I'll see you later. Visit Rideshare Lisa. Visit Dimples on Demand. She joined in over the weekend when I had a little hissy fit. Hey, when you go to a job and half the people you don't even want to be surrounded by, that could really exhaust you mentally too. When you know that you just don't belong here. And I thought that 15 years ago. I never fit in the first place, 20 years ago. Journey was long. It was worth it. Who else? Gig Life with Lexi, Paid to Drive. Oh God, I watch so many channels. Oh, Elizabeth. I like her too. She's funny. I like her a lot. Okay, guys. Enough said. Thank you very much for joining in. Any likes are appreciated. If you have to work, the food delivery apps, put them in their place. Don't take the lowball offers out of desperation. Don't do it. Make sure they pay you fair wage for the service you're providing. And I'll be back to fill you in. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Good night, everyone.